It's been slow. That's why you haven't seen me. And I had to take that collage down because I had to take a picture of this to send to somebody. So what's up, everybody? Hey, Saturday. Oops, low battery. Hold up. There we go. Saturday is fight card tonight. Fort Lauderdale, Florida fight card. Betting on the first fight. Taking the underdog. Who is it? I forgot. Oh yeah, Lima, who was on The Ultimate Fighter in the past. Recently knocked out Chad LaPrice in his last fight. He's fighting Court McGee. Court McGee, if you watch Court McGee, grab a pillow and a blanket and go to sleep. Just not good. He'll grind you to death and just pepper you with shots. But hopefully Lima can stop the takedown and win the fight with strikes, heavy strikes, good strikes, and the two heavy underdog, the other two heavy favorites I put in the three-man parlay will also win. So if Lima wins the opening fight, I'm going to place a couple more bets, banking that the super heavy favorites will also win and cash that three-man parlay I started. So that's like 5 o'clock, 5:30 maybe, 6, I forget. I should have checked the time. But things have been slow. TTM's been really slow. I thought I'd be getting a bunch more in. I have a big backlog that I've sent recently. And again, my style is I don't send unless I think I time it correctly, where the guys are there and I think they would get it. So, other news, day 5 of keto, the keto diet. Yeah, it would have started Monday, but I had to finish off this potato salad that I had from the weekend from the Elegant Farmer. The Elegant Farmer's got bomb potato salad. Can't explain it. It's super good. So I'm thinking first day of keto. The keto diet was Tuesday, so I'm doing good. Chewing gum. Eating a lot of meat. Speaking of meat, I just mixed up some marinade from beef jerky, so I'm gonna whip out 3 pounds of beef jerky. Gonna keep it simple this time. Gonna stick to my usual recipe rather than adding. I've been adding garlic. I've been adding chili garlic sauce. I've been adding what's the other one? Oh, sesame oil. Gives it a little sweetness. I'm just sticking to the basics. I'm going right back to the DK special, DK classic, but I am using like a habanero hot sauce, like a tablespoon of that, rather than like Tabasco or something. So yeah, that's it, boys. That's all that's going on, man. DK has got to drop some LBs, so we're doing the keto with the wife, and finally getting a bet in. I didn't bet on the last. I did not bet on the last fight card in Russia. That was just a mess. There's only one fight to bet on, and the favorite was an easy win and not worth the bet. So yeah, I still have to make a video on graphing my grandparents. Yeah, I graphed my grandparents, and I still have to open this thing from Ron Jaworski from over 10 years ago that I got back. Not from 10 years ago, but I sent this over 10 years ago, and I got it back a month or two ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. So that's that. Let's go through what I got already, and then we'll do this live reveal, which if you are in the TTM MMA group, I got back from getting my meat for beef jerky and onion powder and crushed red pepper, and this baby was folded in my mailbox, even though DK asked, photo, please do not fold. Thank you. Doesn't matter. It was folded up in my mailbox. Not folded, I would say formed into my mailbox. This was a most recent return. 2 of 2 from Ricardo the Bully Lamas is fighting in June, I think, in Chicago. I'm not going to that fight because there is 5 chick fights on that card. 5. Normally there's 1, 2. You know, everybody needs to take a piss, grab a new drink. But there's 5. Ain't going to that. Maybe I might sneak up to Minneapolis for that fight card. So, the Bully Ricardo Lamas in this 2013 Bedazzle Refractor out of Finest, and then this flag parallel, Cuban flag out of 2013 Bloodlines. And here's a little mini stack some of these are free hookups I got in a card lot that I had swapped from a friend. So I got this from Rafael Asuncao. Note that utensil he used there, right? Womp womp. 2 of 3 were signed with that gel pen. There's that. The second one. And I had a post-it on this thing asking for nice, large autographs across the front. Didn't get it. So this was a second TTM I had to send to him because I sent to ATT in Atlanta and never got it back. So I sent to Ascension MMA and Fitness and got it back pretty quick. The Ricardo Lamas was UFC gym in Naperville, Illinois. So I got that back in a week. Asuncao was like 3 weeks. This came back after a couple months. Santiago Ponzinibbio. I actually showed him signing these on his Instagram story. This will be a nice upgrade. I think I got this one in pen last time. This is one time I asked my post-it that keeps my cards and my return sleeve together. Please use a good marker, I should say. Use a good marker and sign nice and big across the fronts. And he actually did that compared to the last return. So 3 of 3 from him, care of ATT Gym. And then, oh yeah, this one was a quick, speaking of that Russia fight card, this guy was in the main event and lost. I would have easily picked the other guy, but he was so heavily favored it wasn't worth betting on. And all the other fights, all like 11 or 12 fights for all these Russian guys I never heard of before. So DK, you may think that I got all these cards. I talk about MMA all the time. I wear the UFC cap a lot because I love this hat. Oh man, DK, you know them all. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know those guys. I didn't even bother watching it. I just checked Twitter. But on my post-it, he signed it. And what's this? What is this? Must be a thumbs up. What were you thinking it was? Harry Ballsack. So he signed it. It's pretty much what his autograph looks like too. Take it out of the penny sleeve. I sent the penny sleeve separate from the card with my post-it on it so we could send it back and the ink wouldn't get rubbed in my SASE. So that's that. Real nice. Came back real fast too. I timed it just right before I left for Russia. And these cards were in a big lot of base cards and parallels that I got from a friend. I didn't know that these would be in there, but I have to check all my collages to see if these are better autographs than what I have currently. But I have all these signed already. Here's a moment of truth. It's in this collage right there. Am I right? Another moment of truth of Ed Doomsday Howard. Again, Matt Brown. Matt Brown's the guy who is signed on this t-shirt too. You guys remember that? This is really cool. The Ultimate Fighter insert. And this guy that I got these from must have been a big Matt Brown fan. Matt Brown was a good signer back in the day. He probably still is if I get his address. So that's caught up on that stack. Looking forward to putting those in pages. So let's see what we got here. This should be, I got a heads up through Messenger that this was given to the hotel where the guy was staying to send back. I have had a photo this photo that's in here. Had been sitting over here on this printer I never use for a really long time. Looking to get it dual signed because it was given to me already signed by Doomsday Howard, the guy who you just saw on this card. So there's that. That guy has already signed this 8x10. I sent the blue Sharpie. No, not a blue Sharpie, a blue Bic. And yeah, so here we go. Let's slow roll this. Oh, there's the added signature right there. And there's the existing one. So boom. Now a dual signed 8x10. Just because I had it, not because I really cared. So yeah. Inscribed the Great as requested. No surprise this Bic turned out as fine point as it did. I tried sending one that was kind of blunted or dulled down to get a thicker autograph unless he just didn't press down very hard. So that's a nice dual. But they both kind of have the same scribble. So you can see, here's a Doomsday. They match. Just scribbles. And here's a scribble from Sayer Bahushmanzada or something. Not a big fan of that guy, but I had cards and this card and this photo to send. He had trash talk during one of his fights, his last fights, that went to decision, saying America sucked. Yeah, he said that to the guy. If you watch the post-fight interview, and these turned out okay. So you can see my sleeve. Again, I don't send my cards in the sleeve. I just include it with a post-it. Other bloodlines. This is good enough, guys. I don't really care. I was hoping it'd be a little bit broader with the blue, but still a nice success. Not bad. So that's it. So yeah, you can see what his name looks like there. Sayer Bahara Rosada. So boom. This is a 12 Bloodlines parallel. Bloodlines insert from another series, and then a 2012 Bloodlines flag parallel. That's it. Wish me luck on the opening fight. And answer you, Ed. I don't watch women's fights, but I would not bet Holly Holm. I think Holly Holm's gonna get wrecked. She's got talent and everything, but that Amanda Nunes is a beast. You want to get on camera? Sure. Yeah. Who is that? What's your name?
That's Joshua.
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name?
JJ.
Yeah. He started calling himself JJ. Joshua Justice, right? Want to say bye? I was just ending my video. I want to say bye.
Bye.
Say have a good day.
Sister day.
Have a good day.
Sister day.